Yes,
kitchen.
sir. Yes, sir. We in the kitchen one. Oh man, we cooking. It's live. Y'all don't understand. You know what I mean? Y'all, oh my God. I say this all the time, but y'all don't understand how honored I am to have this gentleman right here to sit with. And I know y'all don't understand. Right here is legendary. I'm gonna let him tell it because I want to just go ahead and start talking. You know what I'm saying? I want to just, because it's like, I want to tell y'all about this gentleman that's doing it down there in North Carolina. Oh man, it's such an honor to have you. One of the best to ever do it. One of my biggest inspirations. I'm telling you, I'll post a video and I'll do something, and then I come and watch you, and I'm like, man, I ain't done nothing. Let me go here and try to figure this out. Because the stuff you be doing is so potent. I feel the energy. I feel your work. I'm present with you, brother. I'm pretty sure everybody else gets the same results. It's so pure. You can't, it's to me, that's my measuring. I mean, everybody got the thing. There's no comparison. We all doing our stuff. We all doing our, putting our thing in there. So it's not a competition. But when it comes down to the inspiration for me to do the best that I can do to try to take this up to the next level, I always go to this brother right here. He's the number one I head to. Him, Body Joints, which I said on the previous episode. Him, Body Joints, and Seth is my bar. That I measure up to my videos and everything I'm doing. But to have you here, brother, you have no idea. It's such an honor, such a pleasure. Everybody, oh my goodness, make sure, show some love. We are welcoming Sanctity Massage William, Mr. Brother William from Sanctity Massage, man. Thanks for being here, bro. Thanks for taking the time out to sit with your boy and get some good energy out to the people, man. So go ahead. Yes, I'm gonna give you the mic because I'm already probably 4 minutes in, and I will take this thing over.
Man, you can do your thing, man. You know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is what you do, amongst other things too. But man, thank you for that, man. Thank you for you know what I'm saying, your thoughts and the energy that comes with that. You know, I can feel it. We hear.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sir.
And from when you had, reached out before, I felt that at that time and said, when we get together, man, it's going to be something. So, it's an honor, man, to be here with you. You know what I mean? And in your presence. I don't believe in distance that way,
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
Just to be here together, man, and connecting and, going into it and allowing other people to really feel that healing energy through us in the words that we speak. You know what I mean?
Sir. Yes,
and this
sir.
is not scripted. This man did not give script or questions or nothing. This is raw.
We
the way we like it, this is raw. We're going straight in.
All the way.
That's
how we do it.
All
the way. We don't know what we don't know what's gonna come out of this one right here. We just
don't know
going.
What's gonna come. We going. And I'm ready too, right?
Yeah, me too.
And I'm ready. Just got home.
Yes, sir. Well, we gonna get this ball started. So for everybody that don't know, everybody that hasn't been following you, that may come across this video, other licensed massage therapists that may not be aware of you, etc. We're gonna start it off with the ignition, the fire to what's about to take place. Is explain your story. How did you get started? How did you fall in love with massage therapy? How did it all come together to this point? Like where was the beginning of that?
Man. Well, I won't go too far into this, but I was created to be a part of healing, loving, and the experience. Yes. You know what I mean? So time-wise, which I don't have a belief system about, eternity, man, I've always been a part of it,
Yes, sir.
But when it hit me in this dimension, you know what I mean? When it hit me, I was on the couch. When it hit me mentally, I was sitting on the couch and God was like, get up, massage. I had no idea, dude, like what I was going into. I didn't have no thoughts. It was not even a plan, but it was a plan.
Yes,
it was a plan that I wasn't aware of. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Logically,
Yes,
I wasn't
sir.
aware of that. So I got up that day. I attended a spiritual school for massage in Asheville, North Carolina. And I went there. They accepted me the same day.
What?
Same day. With talking to the owner. And she was, at that time, she was the owner and the instructor. We sat, we talked, same day, accepted me same day, I'm there. And it just, it went, man. It went, and you know what? It was an unfolding of what I was already a part of. You know, it was just taking a different road now to go into it. Because I'm a lover, man. I love to love. It's free.
Yes.
It runs through me, man. It's just that frequency is so beautiful to be a part of. My gender is a man, but I'm not a man or much more. You know what I mean? So it's like, I know what my gender is, but what I am is the love and that frequency. And I create from there. Like when you were talking about the videos, it all comes from that. It comes from the love. That's it, man.
Man,
it all comes from the love, bro. I'm not trying to impress no one. I'm not trying to make it
just
smooth.
Being you.
It just it comes out, man. It flows, and then I just look at it because I don't try to like set it up to make it look like something. It just happens.
Yes.
I just, I'm like, I'm gonna use these parts right here and put it together. Choose my song that I'm already feeling. And and that's it. That's it, man. I mean, it's not it, but go into it.
It all flows. It all flows because you know what? There's times where I would come across a song, and I was like, I'd be like, "That's a video right there." I gotta. It just like, here's your next one. I'm like, okay, that's what we flowing with. You know what I mean? And then I get it. If y'all don't understand, see, this is the difference. You know, healers, when it's you, when it's who you are, you just tap in. You tap in within, and you let what comes out comes out. Others, and that's not to downplay, no disrespect to anybody, especially you went to school and got their license for it. But there's ones that trains for this and work hard and do a great job, and there's ones that was built for it. There's one that's made for it. It's just who we are. This is our frequency, and you can't. The only people, and this is part of the name why I go by the Zodiac Experience, and I tell a lot of people, that episode, like that experience is a huge part of that because once you experience it, you can't go back. No matter where you go, your thought is always going to measure up to the session you had. And that's why I say, man, you don't understand. I was about to catch a flight down there, bro. I was about to pop up in the office. I was like, you don't understand. This is going to happen. I was like, watch. Let me find out where North Carolina. All right, I'm about to catch a flight. And bring the camera and pop right up. Look, we going to do this episode or what, man? I'm telling you. I need you all here, bro.
And I would have done it. And I would have done it, too. I've been ready to go.
I'm telling you, I was about to go about 3 weeks. I was looking. I was
telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. But like you said about healers are not created in school. You can't create one. You created in it already. You're already a part of it, and that's not a knock to anyone. Right. But you do have massage therapists, and you do have healers.
Yes.
And you have some that's a combination of the two. And I'm not saying one is better than the other.
Right.
But different things come out of it. All right. It's easy for me to get a knot out. That's easy. That's just a but what's behind it? What's behind the knot is what I'm talking about. Now, see, what's behind it that's causing the issue. So if we're not addressing, I wouldn't even say addressing that. If we're not going into that place of healing and feeling, the knot's coming back. And then you judging me upon that. You understand what I'm saying? But being in my sessions, what me and my clients do, man, we dance, bro.
That's
Dance.
What it is.
I mean, I'm talking about we dance. We are literally energetically dancing, and the body responds to that, and it just happens. The knot's gone. The tension is gone because the healing process happened. And doesn't mean healing as in sad, right? When I use the word healing, it's just transformation, like evolving. You know what I mean?
Yes. Totally agree.
Going into another space. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so when I'm talking about healing, I'm talking about all that. Sometimes it is sad, but a lot of the times in my sessions, we skip over the sadness because we get rid of that frequency, man. It can't survive until where we dancing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they forget about the sadness part and they feel free and complete. Like, oh my goodness, I can't believe what just happened to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
sir.
My point is about the healing, man. It's like, listen, man, I was created to be this, not the title massage therapist, period. I'm not that. I'm not him. Yeah, I'm not him at all. You know what I mean? Like I understand the title and I do have license, but I'm not that person. You know, when they walk into my office,
much more.
Yeah, I'm not him.
Much more.
I'm not, man. It's like they don't know what they got into when they walk in the door, for the most part. You know what I mean? Because when they come in, it's like, oh, okay, this is not seriously. This is not a franchise. It's not Massage Envy's. I don't bite my tongue. It's great therapists at Massage Envy. I'm not talking about the therapist, but I'm just talking about the chain, get you in, get you out. This is not that.
At all.
We about to love right now. This is what we're about to do. We about to transfer. Your life is so serious, man.
Yeah.
This is serious.
Very. This is serious business. What I'm saying?
Man, yes, sir. Listen, stop playing. Don't get me out, man. I've been here talk the whole time. I'll let you go.
No, go ahead. We gonna get it all out. We gonna get it all out. There's no time limits, no nothing. As long we on here 4 hours, we on here 4 hours, and all 4 hours is coming out. I'm telling you, all 4 hours coming out.
The whole 4 hours.
I mean, think about it. You got all these other podcasts, you know, like the Joe Rogan, and nobody watches. I don't think anybody watches 100% all the time. You know, they putting out 3.5, 4, 5 hours. I was like, you got to come back. That's part 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. All in one setting. So we ain't gonna let it be time restricted at all, man. And a couple of things of what you say, I don't want anybody to miss. It's about not just the space that takes place to heal. When they come to individuals like us, that's much more. We become the space. We are the space that we offer for them to have that healing. You know, which is important too. So it's not just the space. It's not just creating the space. We are the space that we allow for you to heal because we are love. We're coming from a loving space. So if you got grief, you need to cry, whatever emotion that led up to it, like you were saying, what's behind that knot, what's behind all that. I had a couple of people that come and cry on this table all the time. And I don't want to say that off of, this is, like you said, this ain't no bragging type stuff. This is some serious work that goes in. Serious healing that takes place, everybody.
Serious, man.
Bro. It's no joke. If you want the real deal, if you're in North Carolina, I'm telling you, I don't understand if you ain't going to Sanctity or where are you going. And there's no disrespect to anybody. I don't know what's down there in North Carolina, but I know for sure this brother, you will heal just off of watching the videos. I'm telling you, when I can't just watch one, it's almost like that Dorito, but I can't just watch one. I gotta get at least 17 of them in. Yeah. And next thing you know, I'm like, man, where's my camera? I mean, he ain't about to keep playing like this. You know what I mean?
When I'm in it, when I'm in it. When I'm in it, man, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm
we completely move. I don't know what my hands is doing. I don't know what them tools is doing. It's like a mind of their own.
Yeah, I'm weird.
It just takes off. We follow, but it takes off.
Gone.
Oh my gosh, man.
I don't, because, you know, people like, you know, you weird. They don't mean it in a bad way. You know, they just mean it just like, man, I march to the beat of my own drum, bro. And that's,
yes,
but
sir.
I don't try to create a role separate from a life separate from people. It's not like that.
Right.
I'm just not a follower in any kind of way. I wasn't created to be. You know what I mean? That's not what I am.
Right. Right.
But when I'm in that flow, man, when I'm lost, bro, I don't even. My clients will tell you. I tell them I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going to happen. You understand? I know
Yes,
they
sir.
say, okay, I have some tightness in my shoulder. Okay, we'll take care of that. But we're gonna get so high in here. I don't know what's happening. And I don't take credit for it either, man. I don't take credit for it. The universe, I get that to that. I get that to God. I get that to Allah. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I just I'm not doing anything. I'm just lost. It's flowing through me. And there's no way I know logically what's going on in that leg. And that leg energy is associated with childhood trauma. You dig it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then when it's done, this person comes out after the session like, I had this thought come up. This came up when I was 7, 8, 12, whatever. And this had happened to me. I forgot about it. But when you were working on my leg right there, it came up. And they say, and I'm okay. You did what I'm saying? I'm okay.
Yeah.
Bro, see, that's healing.
Powerful
That's not massage.
stuff, man.
Yeah, that's not
at
massage.
all. That's beyond.
Healing.
That's beyond. And, another thing that come through, when you being that conduit to allow God, the creator, the source, to work through you, to do what they do, and to be able to go as far as past hood traumas that may have been there. You may be dealing with, anything. It could be a divorce, it could be a breakup, you know what I'm saying? And being able to work on your chest and work on that heart chakra, to work on that frequency, to tap in, if it's sound healing or whatever it is, like we are healing beyond the body. It's beyond, we tapping into emotions, we tapping into correct frequencies over here. We tapping into a lot of stuff to see what can we do, and where do you need us at, and where do you need us to hold this space to heal, to help, and allow the source, which is very important for us to be as clear as possible as well, to allow the source to work through us as well. You know what I mean? So we got to do our work too, which we already do, because when it's flowing, it's only going to flow through a clear vessel. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying nobody's perfect. We still working through it. But man, I am telling you, it's too big to even put in this episode. It doesn't matter what we say. It don't matter what we describe until you experience it. You will never be the same.
Yeah,
you'll never be the
same. It's a lot to unpack. Yeah, it's a lot to unpack on that, man. Because all logic is incomplete anyway if you choose to evolve. You know what I mean? So it's a lot to unpack. Oh, I'm gonna mess with you just for a second here, though.
No, just talk to me. Talk to me.
When you said jokingly, but not jokingly, when you said you're not perfect, right? You said we're not perfect. I am perfect. Yeah, I'm complete, because no one can compare me to anything. They would be comparing me to another illusion. To an illusion, not another one, to an illusion. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Me,
yes, sir.
I am perfectly me. I don't compare myself to nothing. There's nothing wrong with me where I am. I have nowhere to get to. I was created perfect.
Yes, sir.
I don't allow my mind to view what I am in any other way. You understand? And I view you the same way, though.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? Now, I approach you that way with that love and that respect. You understand? Not like you got to get over here. You don't know this yet. X, Y, Z. I don't do that. When I see you right now, you are perfect right now. Now, you can say, hey, I got to work on such and such. But that's
that, man.
That's saying I got to get over here and I got to get this done. No, screw that. Right now, man, you perfect. Look, what's wrong?
Appreciate that.
You can't listen. You can't tell me something that's wrong with you right now to say that you're not. I got something for it if you do, because you are perfect, bro. You are totally you, perfect. And if anybody else try to say that you're not, they're gonna try to compare you to something else But that other thing is not you. We talking about you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I
appreciate
perfect,
man,
that,
nothing
man.
wrong. Bro, I'm perfect, man. If a person is wasting their breath to say that I'm not. Frequency is perfect. Love is perfect. Sanctity, holiness is perfect. That zodiac, all that is perfect. That's how we evolve. That's why it changes us. It's perfect. That's what we are. And that's how I'm always view you and everybody else as perfect. Even if they say, like some of my clients have said, I'm not. I say, yeah, you are. Can't tell me nothing wrong with you. Nothing.
Yeah.
As soon as you accept it, you start manifesting and inviting all them new frequencies to you.
Oh yeah, connected to the higher self. Yes, sir.
I can't even hear you right now.
Can't hear me? Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. We good.
There we go. You good? Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still with you. Yep.
But as soon as that's accepted, manifesting, things start coming in. You know what I mean? Because when you doubt yourself, you create more doubt, and situations start to come in. You bring about what you think about. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Here it comes. God is like, here you go. Universe like, here you go. I got you. I've been waiting on you. I've been waiting on you to give you all this stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And to see, and when you become a part of it, which you always been a part of it, just logically, there's the gap. Other people feel it. Other people vibe. You can walk past somebody in the grocery store, they feel it walking past you. Mall, anything. What they say, who are you? What's your name? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They feel that frequency, bro. So yeah, you perfect. You perfect to me, bro.
I appreciate that, man. That mean, boy, I appreciate coming from you, bro.
Listen,
coming from you. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man,
bro. And I mean it. I never do say anything to try to sound like I want people to like me.
Right.
Man, the universe already accepted me because I'm a part of it, so I don't worry about none of that.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you this. I'm telling you universal truth, not mine.
Right.
I don't believe in my own truth. It don't work. God showed me that long time ago. Your way don't work, man. Move out of the way. Get out of the way.
Yeah.
But that universal truth about us all, man, I never look at another person in doubt. No. Man. And you can't fake it.
Oh, no.
You can't fake it. You can't fake it.
Because it's going to show if you try. You're going to show us like, it's not even you. It's not even. Quit playing.
You know what I mean?
You know, what they talk cap? The cap. Yep. Yes, sir. Man, I appreciate that, man. Yes.
Sure, man. Hey, man. Hey, listen, man. You manifested. We both manifested to be here.
Yes, sir.
Even when you saying appreciate it, man, you manifested to hear it for yourself. It's yours.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You know I
knew it was coming. I knew it was coming now. I know the power within me now. I know the power within me now. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying, you know what I mean? But I'm definitely inspired. It's like, I look at it as like, okay, we here. Like you said, we manifested this, all the stuff that we went through to make this happen. I knew this was happening. It was just a matter of time. It was going to happen when it was time to happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same time, I do have some. Yeah. I got some upper levels. I'm trying to tap into that frequency. You know what I mean? Yeah, which brings me into like all the amazing work, like stuff like, you know, that you was doing the grafting and the fire cupping and the work. And I like the way that you have that conversation with them. You know what I mean? And don't cheat. Yeah. Don't cheat the work. I be mocking and everything. Don't cheat. I'll be right there with you.
That, right?
I do say that, right? Don't cheat. Yeah. Don't cheat the work. He gonna make you do the work. Yeah. Don't cheat at all. And when you do that work and the encouragement and the breath work and the grafting and you got the ozone and you got the man, I'm watching. I mean, I'm working too. But your page, I probably go to the most out of a lot of pages, man, because it's just that powerful. And it reminds, I know, and this is probably why I link to you the most. out of anybody.
Wow. All right.
It's because I know when I go to your page, it's pure. It's pure. That's a frequency I can't get from nobody else. And I know that you put your all into that. There's not a speck left. There's not when you in that frequency, you there. All of you there. All of you is present.
Yeah.
And it's magnified and received and reciprocated. Just the beautiful chemistry that's happening in that room. I'm like, that's the only thing that resembles, and not resembles, but the only thing that it's like mine. And I was like, that's like, I know where he's at because that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? In my own way. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. In my own way, that's where I'm at. I know I put it all. There's times I'm pretty sure you go to the crib and you be like, you'll just drop. And I know you can't, but you know you're depleted. You depleted yourself out to make sure you can do whatever you can within your power with the source to help humanity as much as possible to heal. Yeah. And that's y'all don't know how important that is. See, people getting massages thinking they just trying to luxury rubs and all that. They still at this lower vibration when it comes to this thing. This is real. This is ancient healing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has been happening for centuries. This is nothing to play with. It's not just because you want to feel better. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna go to the to make me feel good. It's not that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what it is the way that we were healing and making sure we are at the best of our potential, health-wise, physical, emotional, mental. Everything is embodied in this before we came out with all these pills and treating the symptoms instead of healing the cause.
No,
you know what I mean?
Man. Yeah.
Real deal. I call it like basically like a lot of people want to just take the batteries out the smoke detector instead of dealing with the fire. Nah, we're going to deal with that fire. Yes. That way, that smoke detector goes off and the problem that was causing it has been taken care of, which can be a lot deeper. It can be just trauma. It can go so deep, and I got all kinds of episodes happening. I ain't trying to take this over because, oh my God. Like, when that switch went off, when you was on the couch, because it's very similar to me too. Mm-hmm. It's almost like we on parallel lives or something. You know what I mean? Because, matter of fact, let me ask you this question.
All right.
Did you have a massage before that moment? Have you ever received a massage before that?
No. Nope. Never.
Same thing. My first massage ever was in school.
Yep. Mine too. I actually didn't like people touching me.
Oh, I bet. You gotta protect this frequency too. You gotta protect it. You can't let everybody in there. You know what I mean?
For me, yeah. So I didn't. No, I didn't, man. I didn't have a massage before. It's just when I got in school and I had to adjust to that. Yeah, I had to adjust to it. Yeah.
I'm trying. It's such an intimate, connection too. That love, when that shows that love and it flows.
It is.
Man, oh my God. It seems like to me when I'm picking up that a lot of us healers that was designed for this lifetime to go the way we're going. It's almost like it literally just happened. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have one before I went to school. You didn't have one before. And there's plenty of others where it's like, well, it wasn't until this happened when everything just changed.
Yeah.
And listening to ourselves and learning how to listen to ourselves, learning how because like you said, I got my license right there. But that don't matter. When I'm in these sessions, I'll let source take over.
Yeah.
I just connect. Yeah. And it goes. You know what I'm saying? It happens. Yeah. Man, and it's the same way that your way. Like, how is it in North Carolina? How is it being? Like, what it looks like down there? Is there a lot of people, not just for you, but is a lot of people, is massage a big, big vibration, a big thing? Like, a lot of people get massages down there, or is it like they still see it as luxury? Like, what is your take on how you see people gravitating towards massage in general?
I don't know, man. and I say that because I don't know what's going on with the people I haven't met. I just know about the people that end up coming to see me.
Yes, sir.
Because I travel a lot too, doing a lot of massage, man. I'm talking about different countries, everything. So,
yes,
and I don't post it because it's not about that. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
So, so I just kind of, I'm grounded, man. It's not about like, oh, you doing this, you doing that. It's not about that. So, I don't know. Now I see a lot of therapists that are around here, but I don't know what their clientele are like. I don't know what the state of mind of their clients are like. I don't know if they're just getting massage or they get healing or whatever. I really don't know. I know of some therapists personally that are awesome. I know what they attract. I know what they're about. But other than that, I really don't know because I'm just experiencing everyone that's coming to me and what they're coming, where they're coming from, and a lot of these people get massages. So when they get to me, they're like, I don't know what this is, but whatever I've been getting, that's not it. That's not the one. And I paid $200 for the hour.
Wow.
And didn't receive a fraction of this. Now that's true. That's a fact there, and that's not to say nothing against that therapist because they try to say everyone is not for you. I don't have a belief system of that, different, sometimes people in a different space, you know what I mean? They can come back to you later, but when they get to me, it's like, I don't know what I've been getting, but it's not this. People can have awesome techniques, but the people are not, well, now, this is in my experience. They don't come back for the techniques. They come back for the appreciation and love. They know what's there. You can work on your technique. They come back for that appreciation and that love to be appreciated, to be loved when they walk through the door. You never know whose life you save. You understand what I'm saying? Because I have some people on the edge. Some of my clients are on the edge. If you understand what I mean by edge, I don't want to give it that energy, but they're on the edge. And it's deep depression, So the love and appreciation. Do you love me? Do you appreciate me coming through the door, spending my hard-earned money with you?
Yeah.
Do you appreciate me? So those are my experiences and a lot more. So it's a lot of massage therapy going on in the state, but it's not a lot of healing going on in the state. And we just specifically talk about the state, you know what I mean? It's a lot of massage going on, but it's not a lot of healing going on. It's a lot of, you know how social media can be. You can present anything to make it look like it's healing, and this sound bowls and the burning of the frankincense. Oh man, they tried to take my frankincense. It's not mine, but it's like I'm sharing it with everybody. You can try to make it look like something, but if it's not that, it's not that, man. It's the frankincense. It's not the frankincense. It's us. It's me.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? You can't rely on the sage to do the job. You already got to be a part of the frequency for the sage to assist you in that. You understand? So it's a lot of things being presented a certain way. So it's a lot of massage, and that comes down to the schools too, to the schools and what they are teaching and opening students up to, but it's a lot of massage going on, but it's not a lot of healing going on. It's not a lot of healing going on. And I can say that because of what ends up coming into my space. You know what I mean? So and what their experiences are to say, hey, William, listen. I don't know what this is. I'm like, this is you. Welcome back home. It's home.
Man.
Yeah, you go back home. You understand what I'm saying? It's home.
Yes, sir.
And people always want to, I ain't talking about the four walls. I'm talking about your real home. And a lot of people don't know how to walk through their own door. They're scared to walk in that door. You don't know what's going on in there. So, so when they get back, they get back home and it's like, wow. But even at that time, I tell them, no, don't give your power to me. You keep it.
Yes, sir.
Don't say I did all this and that. You did it. I assisted you. I didn't help you. You don't need my help. You don't need my help. I just assisted you. You already have it. You already a part of it. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
even when they speak certain things, I'm like, no, keep your power. Don't give your power away. That's what you've been doing in the other world. You did this in this session. You mean to tell me you're going to skip out on you? How you going to skip out on what you done in here? Like I did all this myself. Now I know my power. I know what I've been gifted with. I do understand that. But that gift doesn't come with ownership of anyone at all. It's just assisting. And I don't tell no one how to get anywhere. I don't give no one answers about nothing. I just ask the question. I ask the question. They have their own answer, and they need to keep their power. When they go to certain people, people like to take their power to keep them on a program in order to get this knot out. I need you to see you X, Y, Z. And they call it business. That's not business. That's manipulation in this space here. This is about love. Okay? Yes. You understand what I'm saying? So this and do that, and then they take the person's power just like regular doctors do, and then they will believe what anyone says. You understand what I'm saying? No. You did this right here to get that knot out, that tension going. You can do that at home. Let's work. Let's do some breath work. You take that home. You travel with that. Come on, man. Yeah. They show back up because you love them and you appreciate them. That's it. You love them and you can't fake the love and appreciation.
Nope.
That's it. You did. So that's what's going on around here. As far as I know, I don't know all therapists. I do not know all therapists. I don't know what they practice are. I know it's other amazing therapists. I know that for a fact because we're not the only ones. I know that. I haven't met them physically, but they do exist. I'm just talking about what ends up coming through my door and what they say to me, and some things I do see as well with the non-licensed and all this other stuff that goes on.
We know about that. We know about that.
Yeah. Because I mean, I give it to you straight because it's like, they say, well, mine is kind of like, the way you work in this and you work in the glutes. Oh no. See, you don't see things how they are. You see things how you are. Ooh. You dig it? That's just my love right there. That's my love and that's my flow. Yes. You don't see it how it is. You see it how you are. So if you view it as that, that's you. You can't infiltrate me. You understand what I'm saying? You can't infiltrate me.
Yes, sir.
This is my flow. As you can see, the body is always respected. But before that, that person's life force is respected. That's why they showed up at my door.
Yes.
You dig what I'm saying? So we flowing, we are creating, and it's freedom there. What the other people, what they say, man, a caged bird thinks flying is a disease.
Wow.
I say again, a caged bird thinks that flying is a disease. They caged. They can't see it. They can't see it. You understand what I'm saying? And it's nothing. Now that's nothing bad against them, but it's like, don't speak on something that you draw into. You're just afraid of that freedom yourself. Leave that alone. Leave it alone. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Oh man, you unpack some stuff right there.
Hey, it's raw.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, it's raw. I'm not going to sit on here and so in the line of work of massage therapy and body work. No, dude.
No.
Come on, man. Like you're not like that. Yeah, you're not like that behind closed doors.
That ain't this. That's that cat.
People, seriously, because people love a person that they can touch, like them, man.
Yeah.
You got to be one of the people. All right, we can get into religion. We can get into followings. Because what were those people? They were other people. People love them because they reach out and touch them. The people, not the high-ranking priests and all these different people.
Right.
That's an illusion right there. The godly people, though, you could touch them. They were there with you, a part of it with you. So stop acting. Let's get to the love. Let's get to the healing. Let's stop calling her a queen, treating her like she's a slave. Period. Period, man.
Oh man.
Queen that's manipulation.
Yes, it is.
That's the
yes, it is.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
mm-hmm.
and for us and what we're doing right now, it's exposure time.
That's what it is. Oh, this is coming.
It's exposure time. This is a movement, bro. This is a movement. This is a raw movement, tapping back into which we came from in the beginning. So we got conditioned.
Yes, sir.
That's
yes, sir. For all these books and all this stuff started coming out and masking us with all this stuff that people are still thinking is the way. It's not the way. It's within. It's within. You have to connect with yourself. I understand. I don't know everybody else's story, but I was once trapped too. I was in there. I was, growing up, as they say, everybody do that. But until I found out the truth, then once you find out the truth, you can't go back. And then you understand your power and that the body doesn't stop at the skin here. Body don't stop here. It's that energy field that you can be able to project love and project, like it's space, ether. It's much more than what anybody can ever imagine.
Yeah,
it's the Matrix for real.
Yeah,
for real.
I tell my clients, and I tell you now, I tell people all the time, I don't know anything, and I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. But I'm a part of everything that exists.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm a part of everything that exists. But I
everything,
don't know nothing, man. Because what I knew last week and what I know today, that was nothing. So I can't.
Right. I can't probably don't even remember it.
I can't base it on that. Like, oh, I know that, man. I've been shown so many times that my way doesn't work. And I don't know anything. The freedom is in not knowing, but being part of the movement.
Yes.
And then it's no falling victim to, like, hurting other people, and things like that, thinking I'm better. Like I was saying earlier about you are perfect. You see people how you are. You treat people how you are. Period.
Right.
You treat people how you are. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was created to see the mind of God, man. And I'm on it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
you
sir.
Talking about a goal.
Yes, sir.
I was created to see the mind of God, and that's what I'm going to see that.
That's the Christ consciousness.
Man, listen.
The consciousness.
I gotta have it, man. The all-knowing consciousness. You know what I'm saying? But knowing that's not knowing. That's the ride, the experience. Like they say, it's not about the end goal. It's the journey. That's it.
Yes.
That's it. So just riding that wave, man. And when you're riding that wave and what we talking about now, man, and then when you in that session, and when someone says, ooh, like I've been tight right here and plus my lower back, you actually see what's going on without seeing it.
Yeah. Exactly.
You can see it. You can see it. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when you in there, you take that thing by his hand and dance with it and get it untangled, you know what I'm saying? And spin around a little bit and create that freedom. It's gone.
Boy, I've seen a couple dance moves now. I've seen that in the video. You be growing. I was like, man, hey, this is why it's an honor, man. I enjoy watching you be you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I love it. I love the fact that it's not just me out here. It's all of us. And I think this is what this platform is to bring all of us together for a moment. You know what I mean? To push that out to the masses as much as possible. It's gonna come across who's supposed to come across. You know what I'm saying? The show, it ain't just us, man. You done pack so much stuff. When you did that, what was that stretch, man? I threw my phone.
Oh man,
that stretch. When you put the frankincense on, and I threw my phone. I said, hey, I can't believe this right here. Yeah, I said, oh man, he's all the way over there. He's there. I gotta go get me some incense.
I'm telling you. You know what, man?
Yeah. Because I love it, man. I love it.
When you're cleansing, right?
Yeah.
So it's like with that breath work.
Yeah.
The energy is clearing in that person. The body is flowing with it. It's releasing all that, and then you cleansing everything else around, bro. Man, it's not like that, bro. That's that right there, bro.
Hey,
it's just another way of expressing love, man, and the creativity of that. You know what I mean? And when you see it happening,
it's beautiful, man. It's
man,
beautiful,
I'm talking about, man.
It's pure. I'm telling you, I threw my phone a couple times watching your video. That wasn't the only one. I'm just saying that's the latest one.
Yeah, it was.
That's all I'm saying.
Man? I make them for me, man. I make it for me, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually for it's. I know it might sound a little funny, but it's for me. I'm in it. We're just in it. We're going, and I'm loving it. You understand what I'm saying? It's like I'm in a recording studio. You got to love your own music,
right?
Before you put out, so you're actually making it for yourself, right? You got to feel that, like, oh, I love this. I love it.
Yeah.
I make it for me. I'm loving when I'm in the creating. I'm not making a video. I'm creating. I'm making this for me. I'm feeling this. Yeah. Hey, enjoy it. And I'm going to let you see it. I'm going to let you see what I'm in the studio cooking up. Because I'm cooking some other stuff up right now. I'm cooking.
Oh, I already know. I'm waiting on it. That's why I was like, I just figured out a way to level up myself. That's why when I dropped that last one, I was able to flip. I said, I'm going to hurt him with this one. I was waiting for you to see it. I was waiting for you to see it. No. I was like, I'm going to hurt him with this one.
Let me tell you something.
No competition, though. All love. But I'd enjoy it. And the way that made me felt after I seen it, I was like, whoo, putting it out. I'm going to just wait. And just
Let me tell you something though. We talked months ago. It's been at least you know what? For a fact, I know it's been about at least 6 months when we first talked about this, right? Yeah. It's been it's been about 7 months actually. Because we moved. Yeah. It's been about 7 months, bro. Let me tell you something. And I'm gonna give it to you straight. I actually don't watch a lot of massage stuff on social media or nothing. I really don't. I just don't. Not that people are not awesome. I'm not saying that, but I don't watch a lot. But I keep my eye on things that people I respect. I really respect that they are their authentic self. I like those. I like seeing those people that's just creating, and they're not worried about what someone's going to say about them, judge them. They are having fun. They're getting the work done. I can see that they know the body and what they're doing, what the goal is. I love those people. I love watching them, but I don't watch a lot. I say all that to say, bro, I told you 7 months ago. Hear me out, man. I'm going to tell you again. That flow you got, it touched me. It touched me. That's no kidding. No, I told you that before. I'm going to tell you again.
Yeah, yes, sir.
When I saw it, you can see how that muscle melting. You can see, bro, let me tell you something. I love detail, but not the made up kind. Not the made up kind.
Right.
I love the detail of the flow. You can see how the skin, the biggest organ in the body, is the skin. People don't understand that. Biggest.
Yes, sir.
How it responded to the touch, bro.
Yeah.
I'm watching the skin, not the muscle. I'm looking at the skin, not resist and get kind of caught up. Because sometimes you can be, some people, have a lot of oil or cream. The skin still gets trapped. Now, it can be various reasons for that too. It can be the more medical side of things too. So let me clear that up. Right. But bro, when I seen how that flow was, your flow, it touched. I said, man, look how he going. Oh, he hit the shoulder. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And not having to try to make it up. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you something. I can tell when someone has a beautiful flow when they're going through the shoulder and hit that trap, and they still able to go up the neck without a little hiccup or something like they, trying to. Bro, I said, man, this dude's gonna be a problem. Bro. When I saw that, I said, okay. And then I already seen your name, but it matches. It matched. You understand what I'm saying? Because she was gone.
Sir.
Gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. And for me, a lot of people don't know. For me, I kind of challenged myself. Mm-hmm. So I challenged myself with every video I record, the client or the model that's there with me is the one that pushes the button to record, not me.
Got it.
So with that,
nice.
I tell them, don't even, when you get relaxed, start recording. I like what I mean?
Yeah, I'm using
So
that.
Then I get in the flow and I just let go. I just mentally, I know like it's almost out of body experience because I'm looking at me and I was like, okay, I'm gone. And then it won't be until, because I use my phone. I got my phone here, right? I use my phone.
Me too.
And it won't be until I hear the loop of the sound that I be like, she recorded it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I do that, they feel a part of it because I'm working on some new stuff too coming out. Got some new stuff coming. And
I can't wait till we get together. I can't wait till we get together and do.
Let's do it.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. We can do that too. Like, because my whole plan, 2 things. It's so much. Oh God, this is gonna be.
Yeah. Let me have it. Hey, babe.
The whole idea, right? And that's just on the challenging tip. When you at your most relaxed point, right before you just go, hit that button. I ain't gonna know what it is. I'm gonna just massage. I'm gonna just go. You know what I mean? And then you do it. So they're recording the content every time. There's not a time that I hit the button and do it. Because for that, I don't want the hiccup. I don't want the hiccup where I hit the button and then I start. I don't like that one. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So when I'm in and I'm going, soon she hits it or he or whatever, because I got the male content too. You know what I mean? Soon as one of them hit, I'm already, because I'm gone. You know what I mean? And they'll capture it for me. So the whole idea of bringing everybody together, and I tell this, you probably heard a couple of episodes I've already done, is like assembling the Avengers. I want to put together a big, mega event. And I want everybody I come across, especially on this podcast, to be a part of it. Like really bringing healing.
I'm there.
At a mega way. Not just here. Once, twice a year. Ain't got to be. I know everybody's doing their thing. We doing it in our own grid. We doing it at our own place, our own space. Mm-hmm. But the idea is to link hands, go on a resort, something, have a couple of days where we all are in the same frequency in our room, in our space or whatever. And wherever we are, and I want this to be global. You know what I mean? And wherever we are, just do this massive healing. Right? So that's the idea, along with the platform and introducing everybody that may come across and this. And we're going to have some group discussions too. You know what I mean? This is the one-on-one to introduce everybody. So then when group discussions came, they're like, oh yeah, that's homeboy or that's homegirl. That's what you call it from. I remember watching the episode, and now we can all come together and we just start growing and magnifying from there with all the being like-minded. Because episode 15, I reintroduced this channel as a healing channel. When I first started, it was about, like he was saying, let's talk about massage, let's talk about what to do after here, but just being me. Like I did, one of the most popular episodes is when I was talking about what to do before and after massage, and one of the things was to wash your ass, right? So before you come and say, make sure you wash your ass.
Yeah, most definitely.
You see what I'm saying? And so we know, like, yo, you ain't wash your ass. And I explain how we can tell you ain't wash your ass. Go back and check that episode. That's pretty cool. Because you know exactly what we're talking about. Some people call them rollies. Some people call them little dust balls or whatever you want to call them. But we know we ain't wash your ass. It only takes one stroke. And I was like, you know, one stroke. Not even a pullback either. Just that one stroke down.
That blowback.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't pull back. Just did. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. Let me get a lot of hot towels. Try to exfoliate this right here. I'm gonna have to work through the heat of the towels right this way. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Man. It's a lot of stuff. That's what I thought it was gonna be. But where we are right now with the grown up to be about 15 episodes in. The 15 episodes, I told you, boy, it's gonna be lit. I'm trying to tell you, I would play. The 15 episodes in. Watch. You gonna go back and watch before and after the Messiah. I think it's like episode 5 or 6. Go back. I'm telling you, you're gonna see it.
Tripping, man.
Right? Because I go in. Right? So
episode 2, yeah, right? Some people don't wash their ass.
They know, or they just came back from the gym, or I just got done gardening. Go right to the shower. Go right to the shower. I'm not dealing with that.
Some people need to hear that too, man, because it's rough. It's rough on us sometimes.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and go back into what you're doing, but it's a little rough, man. It's not even a little rough. I call it that blowback, man. Sometimes that blowback hit me, man, and it's it hurts, because now I'm not going no more. I'm not zoned out anymore. At all. I'm on high alert. Like
definitely
high
present.
alert, man. And it's like, and bro, man, it's like, man, come on, man. You knew you were coming here, and you chose to be completely naked.
All the way. It's funny how that happens, right? Boom. All the way. I didn't mention that
man.
part. Just that.
I can't even. I won't even say what. Yeah, I can't. I won't even say, man. It's man. I'm gonna leave that alone. Man. I won't even say that, man.
Man, it's rough. It's rough, and because I go in like every time when we do that, and you get those rollies. I think that's what body joints call it. Those rollies. It interferes. It's almost like having a hair in your mouth. You ever get a hair in your mouth? You're trying to enjoy a meal, and you get a hair that's. You know what I mean? It disrupts everything. You know what I'm saying? So while we're trying to connect with you, go on a deeper level, and feel what's going on, next thing you know, is a rolly come. And it's like, what is it? And then I try to get back, and then next thing you know, another rolly. Jeez. Where are these hot towels at?
And that's not cool, man. That's not cool at all, man. It's not cool.
It's tough.
But I'm going to let you get back to the because I start laughing so hard, man. I'm gonna let you get back to the bringing everybody together, man, because that'll be one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Bringing everybody together. I want to put this mega event. Everybody that y'all see come across the episode, and maybe some that may not be willing to come, but they're a part of it. This is open to all healers. The reason I even went into like the episode, because episode 15 is where I realized that healers, like, we're stepping up. There's a call that's been sent out from the megaverse, from the universe, from the source, God the creator, that it's time. And we're active. And we're here. We've been here. You know what I mean? But now I feel it's a greater calling to say, let's join hands and let's see if we can make a mega approach to everybody. So I want to get everybody together, and I want to do some type of mega event. I don't know how that's going to look right now, but I do know I would love to, not me, I think it's needed and it's being called for us to come together, all of us, to set something up to see what we can do to make a big push on healing, on giving that information out to show what real healing is, to be in that frequency versus it's cool one-on-one and it's that. But I feel like it's that we need a big push. You know what I mean? There's so many other things that's happening. It's going on at, a retreat is probably the best way you go, but I'm trying to do something. And it's not me doing it. I feel this is what's coming. And a part of my role of trying to partake and do everything I can, being a part of it, is to bring everyone together and put this thought that into the frequency, into the atmosphere of everyone that comes across the podcast. I don't know when this is going to happen. I don't know how this is going to happen, but all I hear is Avengers Assemble. If you've seen the movie,
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it, man. I love it, man. God willing, man, I'm there, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I would love to be a part of that, to meet so many others and to soak up. You know, we don't. You know, a lot of times you don't even have to talk. You know what I mean? And you can still soak up so much, and then it manifests later on. You know what I mean? And to benefit all my clients too, and then their families. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't stop at that client. When they get home to that husband or that wife and their children, I call it reincarnation. I'm reincarnated a lot. You know what I mean? Because when that energy travels, that kid can start making good grades in school from that manifestation. You understand what I'm saying? And so it affects so many people. So to be a part of that collectively with those people, that'll be awesome, man. Like I said, man, Lord willing, I'm there. God willing, man. God willing, man. I'm talking about. I'm there, man. Let's listen. So I'm gonna put that out there with you. You know, like that frequency. I'm gonna put that out there with you too, for that to happen. Because things like that, I get excited about. You know, to come together with people that's loving like that. You know what I mean? And leaving the ego somewhere else.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Period. You know what I mean? Yeah, and just to sit with everybody and say, man, I'm here with you. I'm here with all of us. Let's create something else. So that movement happens. You know what I mean? Like the healing movement with the title, you know, massage therapy for so many people. You know what I mean? Because it is not, again, it's not about those knots. It's not about, let me make this quick buck. It's not about, ooh, la, la. Like, come on. Man.
It's making an impact.
That's what's happening now.
Yeah.
It's almost like a surprise. I have some people show up and say, "Oh, you really working me?" Yeah.
What you thought?
I don't want that. No, I'll give it to you straight. I don't. I'm okay. You don't know me. You know, like I don't even want that. But I'm really working you. I'm showing up with you. I need you to show up with you. What are you doing? You know what I mean? But some people are influenced by it and they see it, and it's like, you know, they see that, and then they come to my page. I'm like, man, it's not even represented on my page that way. But they can't see it. You understand what I'm saying? Again, I'll say they see things. They don't see it how it is. They see it how they are.
Yeah.
You know, but the beauty in that is once they do arrive and get there and they get that experience, they're transformed. And it's like, oh, this is what it's like to be cared for. Yeah. This is what it's like to be respected. Yeah. This is what it's like for me to heal myself. Yeah. This is what it's like for me to travel to another dimension, man. And I don't know where I went, but I love it. And I want to get back to it. This is what it's like to dance, truly. You understand what I'm saying? This is what it's like to see. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Truly see. Shut your eyes and see yourself. This is what it's like to have an experienced life. This is the miracle. This is the to be grateful about. This is the blessing. So when certain people do show up and they get to experience that, and that's it's a beautiful thing in itself. So it's not like I get mad at them, but it's just like, okay, I hope you open today, because the reason that you manifested me is something beyond your mind right now, and you're about to find out. And I don't set intention; it just happens. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't set no intentions because that's a violation to me. I know some therapists that set an intention. I don't say, but that's with them. I'm just talking about with me. I don't set intentions because to me it's a blockage. To me, it's a block. It was a blockage for me in the times that I didn't catch that I was setting intention. I'm setting an intention and my focus is on this thing. But it was so much more happening that I was missing out on. You know, it was like the universe, like, man, I'm sending you 1,000,000 intentions.
Right.
You focus on this one.
Right.
You don't know what this person needs. I do. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Yeah. I'm going to do this for this individual. You just get out of the way and watch what happens. Stop. Don't take credit in your subconscious mind and your ego. Don't take credit. Just move. You are part of it. You're going to be dancing too, because let's just be, real about it. I'm healing at the same time.
I was just thinking that. I was just
I'm
going to mention
healing at
that
the same time.
Like people don't understand it. Like helping you, not to cut you off, but helping.
Yeah, go ahead.
Doing what we can do, being a part, being present of the healing source is healing us.
Period.
There's a lot of times clients, like you said before, clients come in my back and shoulder, whatever. I honestly tell, you actually don't even have to tell me what's wrong. I don't need to look at the intake. The fact that you here is all that matters. And all I need you to do, get undressed to your comfort level, all that stuff. Face down. Whatever it is, we'll find it. Wherever it is, we're going to let it flow.
Right.
Just let it flow. Yep. And next thing they know, they got 17 different problem areas. I had it today. I just came for the shoulder. I ain't know my calf into the hamstring into this shoulder. I didn't know that. I was like, I didn't know either. We just gonna let it flow. This is why, you know what I mean? It's really nothing to talk about, because what needed to be aligned up has been aligned up. We're present, both of us present in this moment right here. Yep. Let's get to work. Step out, face down, boom. I'm gonna connect, let it happen. No, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the beautiful thing there, when you don't even have to talk about it. It'll reveal itself. Yeah. And I feel a lot of times, especially, I feel charged. I mean, I deplete. I give it all I can, and to be present, to allow the energy, the source to work through me, and be healed. But we get tired too. You know what I mean? Because we got to recharge as well. And that goes around, not to sound contradicting, but there's times when I get home, I'm like, that was a lot of energy. That was a lot of work that happened today. That's more than the usual. You know what I mean? I gotta rest and prepare for tomorrow. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's just lower than what it used to be. And that changes from day to day, depending on the work that we put in and how many clients we see. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to put in. I'll let you get back to, the healing of, we heal ourselves as we're doing the session.
Yeah, we do, man.
That's my little 2 cents.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a lot that takes place, and intimacy. Yeah, it really is. The intimacy itself. Mm-hmm. Some people hear intimacy, they think sex. Mm-hmm. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about intimacy of feeling everything, being like your sensitivity is heightened. Yeah. You're so aware, with that flow, with that frequent highs moving through you. That's what I'm talking about. So it's a lot that happens at those times, man. And some people just see certain things sometimes and again, see it how they are. But if they could really get out of the way and really bring their higher self there too, so much more can be done, in a session. Because like at that time, man, whether it's an hour, 2 hour sessions booked, man, when you traveling, man, and you go beyond so much, man, just imagine how much life comes in that hour. Yeah. How many blessings are on the way in that hour? How much manifestation is coming in that hour? Sometimes I have my clients say yes during the sessions. And the reason why, because we say no subconsciously so much in our lives every day. We say no to ourselves. We say more no's to ourselves than yeses. We say yes to everybody else. We don't even give ourselves the yes. We give everybody else our yes. We give ourselves the no's. Subconscious, we saying no all the time. Give everybody else the yes. So when I say yes, it's kind of foreign at first, but then they feel it like yes to me. Yes to me. Yes. Manifestation starts to happen right there. The universe been waiting for you to say yes to yourself so it can give you some more. But subconsciously it's the no, 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 no. So it's so much happening in that hour. Man, you know what? It's so much that can happen in an hour during a session with me, right? Seriously. That a person doesn't experience in a couple of years. You understand what I'm saying? In an hour. More happens in that hour than what happens in a couple of years for them. I'm talking about energetically, the peace of mind, that space, that love, everything. They get reached right then, bro. Right then. You understand what I'm saying? In an hour. What it take years to get to. About the company that they keep with themselves and other people. I'm telling you, man. In what we call in an hour, we just surpass so much in what we call in an hour. Surpass so many years in what we call in an hour. Just with some love, bro, and some awareness, and a person saying yes to themselves finally. Some people will tell me, I don't even think I've ever said yes to myself. We ain't talking about shopping. We ain't talking about shopping. We not talking about buying no car, no house. See, that's not the yes. The yes is talking about the love. The yes is I see me. The yes is I truly love me, not my ego dressed up as love. You dig what I'm saying? The ego like to dress itself up. The ego play dress up, bro.
All
the ego know how to. Let me tell you something. The ego know how to dress better than we do. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
The ego, man. The ego put on a man. The ego can put on a tie, a dress, or whatever. The makeup, the trimming of the beard, whatever. The ego knows how to dress and get its way into your club and dance his ass off and make it look like peace. Make it look like love. And the whole time you saying no to yourself subconsciously instead of the yes. The yes is the freedom. The yes is the real love, not dressed up. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man, the ego is the most stylish person I done seen on the face of the earth from watching humanity. The ego been dressing up the whole time, man. It plays dress up and you look and it looks so good.
Right.
But it hurts, bro.
It does.
The dress up of the ego looks so good, but it hurts so bad. Hurts so bad. I'll say again. The dress up of the ego looks so good. It's so stylish. It's so cool. It's so beautiful, handsome, gorgeous, all that. But it hurts so bad, bro.
Man.
It hurts so bad. And it's amazing to people to think, wow, massage therapy is bringing this. Ooh, the title, what's behind it is bringing this into the world now.
Right.
Man, they got to give us a new name, the new title. They got to give us something new now.
Bro, just healing.
We need a new name.
Yeah, just healing. I don't even know what to call it, but healing, but just being present and healing. Because that brings me into another segment to go a little deeper. A lot of us, not us, because we have to be present with ourselves. But there's a lot of people that don't want to even be by themselves to even give themselves time. That no starts with spending time with yourself. There's so many times you'll see someone that, the easiest analogy to bring in is somebody be in a relationship, and the moment they move on, they don't even want to give themselves to heal what they just went through. They already got somebody lined up before they even get out of the other one. And it's the trauma. And it's like, look, you got to heal from that. What have you learned? What have you been through? Have you learned anything? Like, spend time with yourself. You're so used to trying to get to a certain situation, but you don't know you bring in toxic, you bring in non-healing, you bring in problems because, like you said, it's you. It doesn't matter. You don't even want to deal with you. If you don't even want to deal with you, why are you trying to have somebody else deal with you? If you don't even want to deal with you,
gotta hide, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the ego come in and try to look this way or be this way or get this, a house, car, whatever you try to do to make up value that doesn't even have value. You over here hiding behind all this materialistic stuff that's not even yours.
And then they get a nod. And then they get the nod. Then they get a nod.
Mm-hmm. And then they want to come and see the table. Yeah. And then they want to, I was sleeping wrong. No, you ain't slept at all. You've been staying up a lot. That's what you've been staying up. Your mind has been going. Your eyes may be closed, but your mind is going. Still, your heart is going.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
No, I'm with you.
There's a lot that. Oh man, and I'll be like, man, be you.
Yeah.
There's time, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Man. I tell you what, man. We're really not even talking about massage, right?
No.
It's more like of course we've said healing, but it's like what I would like for one of the things I would like for people to get out of listening to this, whatever part they get is, when you come to get a session, find you someone that is authentic with themselves, not the world. Find you someone that might even ruffle your feathers. Not in a bad way, but in a way like, whew, I don't know about this. That heart starts beating because that transition is coming.
Yeah.
You know, align with someone. I'll take back that find someone. Align with someone that's going to truly love you. Seriously. Because it's like I tell some of my clients, it's not about massage. You came because of the title, but what's about to happen is life.
Yeah.
This is what's about to happen. So if, and a lot of therapists have a lot of different ways to express that too. It doesn't have to be, they don't have to use the word love. They don't have to use these other things. In their practice, it might be, some people may feel uncomfortable using the word love because some trauma may be associated with it a lot of times. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And they may not even want to use those words because it could be triggers and things like that. I totally get that. I do, man. Because it's a lot of different ways that people can help someone. I mean, because a lot of manual work and really getting in there, knowing your stuff can help someone release things too. I totally get all that. I'm just speaking from the part of what we are a part of. And this being really open with the feeling, really open with the expression. We're talking about love, really being open about frequencies, trauma, these things, you know, like whatever it may be, you know, I really, 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 really want people to get that love is okay when you do find that therapist. It's okay. And if you really want to talk about love with that therapist, because, you know, they say boundaries. I totally get that too. But I don't have no boundaries about love, though. I don't. You can talk about it and be there with yourself because no one can tell me what to do. You know, like, seriously, I don't listen to nobody. I never have. And some people say, well, man, wow, like, I really don't. I don't listen to nobody. I listen to God. And I know when God is speaking through someone, but I'm not listening to them, listening to God speak to them. Yes, you know what I mean? Because I can hear that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's not that I don't think other people know anything. You know, I just listen to God through people. Yeah. But man, to get back to it, it's like it's okay to express yourself and love yourself, because when on that table, people really need that opportunity and that space, right? To love themselves and however it comes out. Because they don't get it nowhere else, man. Exactly. On my reviews, you can read people talk about, hey, at home, I can't do this. But at his space, I can. Mm-hmm. That's huge, bro.
Huge. To be vulnerable, you know, and to allow that trust. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. To be you, to connect with you. And sometimes that gets blocked, you know, with who's at home. Yeah. You know, that insecurities and all that can happen. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? And no disrespect. That's where there's a lot of clients that was healing, that was on a great journey that I was allowed to help. I think everybody allowed me to be a part of. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. Who comes to see me, I appreciate you. Allow me to help you through this process. That means more than you can ever imagine, because it's much bigger, and I know that we're playing a part in something that's way bigger than anybody can imagine. You know what I mean? Connected to source and getting that true healing that the world needs right now. There's a lot of negativity, the killings, all kinds of stuff that's happening in the world now. And the world needs love, for us to come together and love one another, and to do it the correct way, the way it used to be before all this different direction and manipulations came in. Right? So trying to get back to that, starting with us to play the part that we have been designed to play, to give to the world. A lot of times, a lot of clients that came to me, I don't even see no more due to, their spouse or partner, however, felt uncomfortable. And I mean, I get that. I respect that. And it's like, hey, I can't do nothing about it. I can't do nothing about it. But
Donna,
I am here. It's an option. That's all I can say. And I'm here to help. If it goes that way, okay, cool. But the ones that do come to me, that is for the healing, because I got a lot of clients too. It's like, they ain't getting in the way of my healing. And I'm like, I'm with you. You know what I mean? So it goes both ways. And just to piggyback off your point, it's okay and to align with someone. Love, that it's not just, a marriage or intimacy or being sex. That's that one narrow mind. It's much bigger than what you think. Because you can love family and dislike them too. You can love your husband or wife or whatever. You know what I mean? They get on your nerves. You don't even want to come in home to go in the door. It can go so many different ways.
I'm gonna get into this. Yo, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Go on.
I'm gonna pass it right back to you. Ping pong that thing. Pass it on right back to you.
All right, so let's get into what you said, man. That you that needs to be addressed. All right.
All right.
Let me take a sip. Hold on for a second, because we're going to go into this, because I know people are going to listen to this. This may be the part that I really, let people hear. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Almost, I'd say about 97% of the women I work on they strong women. Okay? Strong.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not going to allow anyone to tell them what to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right? No matter what the spouse is saying. A lot of strong, they're not trying to hear that. If they're getting their healing, you don't even have the right to hinder them from that. You should be with them on that journey. Because what's going to happen, you're going to get X'd out.
Mm-hmm.
When that woman or that man gets a hold of that power that they know they have and see through the illusions, you're in trouble. And if if that therapist is playing a part in that, you can't stop that. I'm gonna say this for men to hear.
Mm-hmm.
See how I want to put this, man.
Take your time.
I'm sure it is some people in the world that are like the things that they are seeing on social media. True. They are. I do not want your wife or significant other in any way that's inappropriate.
At all.
I don't have to. I'm not ruled by it. I've mastered that when I was younger. The body doesn't move me like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I am assisting her for whatever the universe has led her to me. That's it. If you are threatened by that, there lies the problem. You are part of the problem. They are honored and respected more than you can imagine, probably more than what you can give them. That's why you may be feeling that way. Yeah. Because you see in me what you want to be a part of yourself that you are a part of, that you do have yourself. You are actually threatened by your higher self. That's how you perceive it. Mm-hmm. Love your higher self. Be at one with your higher self. And you can see what we're doing. We do not want anything. Stop trying to stop her from getting her healing.
Right.
Stop it. Come, listen, you are, for anyone, if their significant other and wife comes to see me, come with her. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that. But we have to stop being so silly.
Right.
And if you don't trust her, that stuff lies at home. That has nothing to do with my practice. Nothing to do with my practice. Because every single woman, I can guarantee, that comes to see me leaves more empowered than when she came. I'll clear that up. She's more in tune with the power that she already knows she possessed when she leaves. I take nothing from no one. She leaves better for you.
Yes.
She leaves better for you. Better. She leaves coming home adding to you.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
She leaves coming home adding to you. Don't be threatened by the intimacy, man. The intimacy, not the intimacy of her feeling. Yeah. They want to talk about being turned on. No, we ain't talking about sexually turned on. Turned on. Whole system is on. Running.
Yes.
For the betterment of the family and the well-being. That's it.
That's it. I got a chair right over there. You can
sit down. Sit down.
Yep, that's it. See what I'm doing. Matter of fact, I can teach you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want the moves, you ain't gonna be able to do this frequency now, but I can give you the moves. Bro. You know what I mean? To help her with her feet if she had a long day, or to help, however it may flip, husband and wives. You know what I mean? You're more than welcome to come and learn. You know what I mean?
The problem is with that, man, and because this is a huge, now let's just be real, this is a huge part of the massage world. Men not liking their woman to get a massage by another male. And I respect it. I don't agree or disagree with it. I'm not even in that space. Right. Because that's not a space I need to be in. But it's a huge part of what happens. But in my practice, my female clients not allowing no one to rule them. You have to love them. They're not allowing that. They're in their power. They're not allowing someone to say, "Hey, you have to stop doing this." It's like, I'm not. What?
Right.
Improving. Right. This man is not trying to take your space, or your place. You know what I mean? So it's a real big issue. You know what? It's a real big issue in our culture. Yeah, let's just be real about it. It's a real big issue.
Yeah, let's go all the way.
Yeah. In our culture, because man, I have other guys, white guys coming by, gift cards for 10, 15 of them. Hey, thank you for assisting. They use the word helping. Thank you for helping my wife, brother. Yeah, I only have a few. Oh no, she ain't coming here. No, she's not coming to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't mean it any kind of way, but you're a good-looking brother. I said, no, go ahead and say it. That's how you looking at me. So, we can talk about that another time.
Right.
But it's like, what? You don't want what's best for her? You rather her to go to someone else that's not helping her at all and keeping her the same way, hurting, aching, and you're complaining about her aching, but don't go see this guy.
Right.
It's silly, man. It's silly. But I'll leave that alone. We'll start getting deeper.
I know. Yeah. But a lot need to hear it. A lot needs to hear that, because at the end of the day, it's different. A lot of people that sees me, I got a lot of, let's put this out there as well, which is empowered, because I got all walks of life that come to see me. Really, I got a membership now, right? And the membership is based off of the household. And there's a lot of times the man comes to see me, and then he be like, you know what, my wife will really need your help with this, and he brings his wife, or vice versa.
True. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's times where we may, the wife wants to help the husband. Like, you've been having back problems. I'm telling you, you need to go see my boy. He can help you with the back problems. I don't want another man touching me. You know what I mean? It comes back. Because I know you heard that too. And it's like, look here, man. You know what I mean? That's why I had somebody, do you work on males too? Because at first I was looking at it, I was like, why wouldn't I work on males too? I was like, you know what? Not to keep going back to the content. I was like, I don't have anything showing that I work on males. Let me go ahead and get some more content out there for my fellas. Like, look, come and get your back work. This neck can feel great on you too. You know what I'm saying? And figure all that stuff out too. So I had to adjust to kind of put the message out there. You know what I mean? That, hey, this is for both men and women. So I got a lot of households that comes to me, which is the membership that I have is based off of. You know what I mean? It's great for one person. You got double the time. But if you get this higher one that I got, it goes into 6 to 12 months. Both of y'all can come once a month or however you want to break it down, because I put it at however you want.
Right.
And do the healing together. That's powerful. Of you being in your power and being a part of that, and she being in her power and being a part of that. And imagine that coming together to, man.
I love it. You blessed, man. You're blessed.
I'm trying.
I love it.
I'm trying.
No, I love that.
I mean, yeah.
I really do. I like that a lot.
Yes, sir.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Yeah, I like that a lot. We're gonna talk.
Yes, sir. Yeah. That's something we a part of. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it happen. I'm trying to play my part as best as I can and get out the way.
Like
it's like, all right, you need me here. I'm here. I'm out the way. Go ahead and do your thing. You know what I mean? So with the I did the gesture. So this camera. Yep. I got this new camera webcam. This is probably the third time because I talk with my hands a lot. So if I come over here a little bit, what the camera's going to do is follow me without me touching.
Traction.
You see how that's working? So right now, hold on, let's see if I can turn the thing off. There you go. So, just some new technology I'm working on. Just some new stuff we're trying to bring. But yes, the message of, to bring it all the way back in, instead of trying to hinder your significant other. Spouse, most likely hinder the woman, most likely the wife. Not saying that's the only case, but most likely. Let's be real with it. Go with her, man. Go learn. Go be present. Get your healing too. We all need to be the best and connect to our higher self so we can be better for one another and do this journey together with love, through love. That's why I built, because it's for memberships. Might as well put the plug in. I got the higher memberships, which is might as well put the plug in. Silver and platinum. Okay. So with that, you know what I'm saying? The cool thing about it is you can split. I give you an X amount of time. You can put, because this may be an idea for you too if you want. Hey, that's why I'm putting it out here. You know what I mean? Because if it's more of us doing it, you know what I'm saying?
It works.
We can have a greater impact. You know what I mean? So anybody listening, go ahead. Yeah,
the silver and platinum. Yeah,
the silver and the platinum. So the silver and the platinum, you know what I mean? You get an X amount of minutes average, but you can spend those minutes however you want. You got a back problem, you want to do 30 minutes? Get you a 30-minute. Go to the website, book it, boom, there you go. You want an hour? Get an hour. And you share those minutes, and it keeps track as it goes. And that includes everything. You want add-ons, you want synergy stones, you want whatever you want. So whatever you want. That's silver and platinum. And that has the amount of minutes, what is more efficient for both of you to get at a great amount of time.
Got it.
For the ones that's not really, you know what I mean? They're not looking for the add-ons and all that stuff. They're not looking for, and it's mostly just them. I got the silver or the bronze and gold. You know what I mean? It's a little bit lower. You're not really about the bells and whistles. You kind of just want to come in and get your time. You can do that too. So we got both levels going this way with it. You know what I mean?
I got you. Good.
Just putting that out there for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm passing the mic back. Do your thing.
Nah, man. I love it though.
Yeah.
But I just want, the massage, man, we're just talking about the title, of course. But massage is dope, man. Body work is dope, man. Healing is dope, man. And you got a lot of different forms of healing, right? Kundalini, you got a lot of stuff happening. Y'all know you heard of that before, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's beautiful too. You just got it's a lot to unpack, man, that we can really get into. But I don't like to make it so heavy, for some people. But it's healing is so dope, man. Massage is like the things that happen with the body and its energy and our spirit and souls is absolutely amazing, man.
Yeah.
But listen. People find you. No, I'm sorry. Align with someone that really appreciates you, and watch what happens. Watch what happens when you get on that table.
That's it.
And it's so many of us, right? But sometimes, as far as social media and things like that, we get lost in the shuffle because people are pushing, the other stuff, but, and it even, you know what? And I'm thankful for the other things too, because it sheds light on what you should receive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It sheds light on what's really happening. So I'm thankful for everyone. Actually, I'm thankful for that. The clown stuff,
Yeah.
You get things get exposed, man. It runs its course. It's gonna run its course. So, it's everything. This is so amazing. I mean, I meet some clients. You know what? A lot of my clients are therapists as well, right? Totally different from me, but so amazing. Yeah. The things that they bring, man. And when you able to dance with some like therapists, start getting massages, get your body working, you healing from other therapists. Get you some, man. From the healers, man. Let's dance, because when you have two healers together and you're doing a session,
I can only, they ain't ready for that one. Dude, they ain't ready for that. They need it. Definitely. We knocking down that wall like, no, y'all need it. Listen to us. Come and get this healing for real.
And have real and have authentic, like have real conversations like we're having. Not scripted. Like, let's just have a real conversation going from this to that, and the flow and the being. Mm-hmm. Have real conversations about how we feel, because you asked me about, how did I become a part of this? And bro, I needed it myself. That's the biggest thing.
That's big.
I needed it. I needed it myself. And I can see so much because I felt and seen so much.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm able to see through the veil, So I can see that frequency, because, everything has a frequency to it. I recognize the frequency, so I don't read no one's mind. I recognize that frequency because, I felt like that, and I felt that, I've been a part of that, and so it's like, it's real. It's real, but I'm able to see through the veil and really see what I am. Mm-hmm. So that's why it's really happening. That's why it happens for me and my clients, because I'm them, they're me. We just have a different brain. So that's why it really happens. So if you really want to get into it, it happens because I'm them, they're me, and I'm not better than them. And I'm not even different. I just occupy a different part of the space where it's more clear and free flowing. You know what I'm saying? But I totally get it, man, because things hurt in life. Things really, really hurt our heart and our trust within ourselves. I'm not even talking about nobody else. It really hurts us trusting ourselves.
That's huge.
And hurting ourselves. And what we do, we take ownership of that pain. And it's not even ours to own. But we take ownership of the pain and we carry it with us and make it a part of our identity. And we start telling stories to ourselves about it. Before we even tell a story to someone else, we're telling a story to ourselves about a pain that initially hurt. We didn't let it go. We just picked it up. I'm going to carry it with me because we wanted it to be a part of our identity. And then we love the fact that we are abusing ourselves. Now, when some people hear that, like, I don't love abusing myself. Of course you do. That's why you carry it. And then you made it part of the story, and you like the response of from the story that you telling. And then here we go, trauma bonding, all because we took ownership of something that wasn't ours in the first place. And we have the conversation with ourselves first before we have it with someone else. So that thing of like not loving and trusting ourselves starts there. And then, you know, you pick it up and you start carrying it. You wear it like a beautiful jacket, honestly, because you start attracting all the people that's feeling the same thing. And now we got a trauma tribe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's beautiful because the recycled pain, you know what I mean? And so it looks so freaking good. You know what I mean? Like I said before, the ego can dress his butt off, her butt off, look good walking in some heels or some boots or some sneakers or dress shoes or a tux and that elegant dress. The ego looks so perfect in it. Yeah. But it hurts all the same, just like it. And we have an issue with loving that hurt.
Yeah.
Isn't it wild that we get a better response from the pain than the love? Isn't that wild?
Oh, wow. Crazy.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
It's dysfunctional. And like we get a better response from the story of telling of the pain than the love. You will see a person overlook talking about love so quick. Most people, not all. From what I have experienced from people. Look over the love. You start talking about the pain, ooh, it goes. It goes. It gains traction quick. Looks so good on. But I'll leave that alone. Because we're here to talk about massage.
But it's all part of it. Because at the same time, that's what's leading to the tables. That's what's leading to them knots. That's what's leading to the calf muscles. That's what leading to, I don't know what's this pressure in my pain. You hurt.
You know what, bro?
We got to deal with it. We got to go. It ain't your pecs.
It's that heart chakra. And that solar plexus. Bro, most people don't even come to me for knots, though. Most people come to me because it's time to transition somewhere else. And it's usually from, hey, they don't say it, but it's usually, hey, I'm hurt. My heart is hurt. And I know something is not right. So I looked at your page and something led me here. So I'm here and that's it. You know what I mean? So I don't get many people about knots and things like that, man, or injuries. It's just, it's hey, I'm here for you to love me without saying it. Without saying, hey, love me. So that's what happened in my practice. It's like, let's do this because this is causing X, Y, Z. Because once that starts to manifest itself in the body, then there you go, of course. You know what I mean? But they are conscious to know, like, I might be stiff in my neck, but let me tell you something. They'll start, people, they feel the freedom to express. And it's like, hey, it's funny because they'll say, I don't even know why I'm crying. You don't even have to know why you're crying. It doesn't even matter.
That's cleansing of the soul.
That's it.
It's cleansing.
But, in my practice, it's mostly that, man. Hey, let's, hold on one second. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. But in my practice, mostly like, hey, basically, they don't know why they're there. We just start rocking and rolling. You know what I mean? And they know why they're there without consciously knowing why they're there. You know what I mean? So it's like something led me here, so I'm here. So let's do this. You know what I mean? And I'm intense. I'm intense, bro. I don't have gray area. I don't have a gray area of like I don't do that, man. I'm right in it. Not in a forceful way, but it's like that's why. Okay, let's get in it. Let's go ahead and sit in this now. Like this. My thing is always, I'll do it with you right now. This is huge for me. Someone comes to sit down, I'm gonna ask you. First thing I'll say is, what's the first thing comes to mind when I say this word? Vulnerability. What's first thing come to your mind? What's first thing come?
Insecurity.
Boom. See, now we in it.
Mm-hmm.
Now we in your heart space.
Mm-hmm.
We're there now. Now we can ride that and go somewhere. Now we in that heart space. Now we can go there now. Mm-hmm. Some people say insecurity. Some people say fear. Some people say, but it's usually always something that's hindering them. See, to me, vulnerability is power. Mm-hmm. It's power. To be vulnerable, man, you have to have that power. With all this going on in the world and with the experience that we've had throughout our life, it's powerful to get back to you. That's ground zero. That's ground zero. That's home base. You want to be vulnerable. What we do, we play the game of getting back vulnerable in relationships. When we first meet someone, we playing the game, going through the checklist. I like you for this. I like you for that. I feel safe with you about this. We working to get back vulnerable to that place of love, period. So when I ask that question, we get into the heart space. We on that frequency. Now we're going to take that and go where we need to go. Because that's the heart. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. The vulnerability, man. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it too, man. Because you can't have love, true, pure love without it. It's a part of it. It's one-on-one. You have to. And if you if you got your guard up, then you can't fully love to the full capacity of what love really is.
Check it out.
So you have to.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I want you to lose that thought because you in it. I'm just piggybacking.
I get high off of it. Let me tell you something, man. Because what do you have to be on the table? Vulnerable.
Yep.
You have to be. So I take that and then we go with it. You know what I mean? Because you don't have to be. It's beneficial. Let me clear that up. It's beneficial to be vulnerable in your space to freaking feel. Let me share something with you, man. I don't say that. I say this to my clients, of course, because the only other time with a client, with a great person, like, beyond the client, because I just because it's also a person I did this before the podcast. But I'll say this, man. Let me see how I put this about this whole being vulnerable thing. You know what? I'm gonna say that for the next time we talk, because we'll go and go and go and go and go into this, man. Because we'll save it. I'll save it.
Okay.
I'll save it because it's heartfelt. It's a different space, man. You know what I mean? It's
definitely.
Yeah. We need more time to get into this thing. I was about to say. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. But it's It's needed, man. It's really needed. But I love my people, man. I love the people that I work with, man. I'm grateful for the people that I work with. I honor the people that I work with. I show up for the people that I work with. Man, we all in this together, man.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
Again, I'll say it's disguised as massage therapy. It's about the healing, man. It's about the healing. Yep. And it's about loving. And it's about the transition. It's about evolving. It's about true support. You know what I mean? It's about like holding that person's hand. Not to have the answers, but the support that most people don't even get throughout their whole life. You know what I mean? Because most people got some type of abandonment trauma in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? And that's huge, to feel left and alone. So I'll stay away from that right now too, because this is about massage.
That's big, because you can be left still present.
Yep.
It doesn't matter who's around you. You can still be left. You can be sharing a space with someone. You can still be left. You can still feel alone. You know what I mean? So it's deep. It's deep. Man. You know what I mean? Which also brings you to the table.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
Everything we talked about is what I've picked up in other areas too, but from the table. From the table, man.
Exactly.
From the table. This is basically, okay, let's check this out. What we're giving is what's happening on the table. This is the life of a massage therapist. whether they want to say it, they want to stay away from it, they want to sound politically correct, and all this kind of. This is the life. This is what's happening behind the scenes. Like, you know, like you were talking about wash your ass before and after, all that. You know what I mean? This is what's going on behind the scenes, and people want to know what's going on behind the scenes, you know? And there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that we laugh about. Some things are irritating, you know, certain things, but it's all love, period. You know, I won't say we all human beings, so we get affected that way too, because I don't look at myself as a human being. Some people will be like, "What? That's not what I am."
Right? Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
no.
I mean, I'm not even a man. My gender
really
is male.
Go deep with that.
You know,
right? We
like,
can really go deep with that one.
Right. You know what I mean? So,
you
know what I mean? Like, my gender is male, but what I am is doesn't have a gender. So I'm not limited to all these belief systems. You know what I'm saying? But this is the life of the therapist, man. This was really happening. It's something. If people could be, you know, they say a fly on the wall, but I don't want to call them a fly. But if they could observe the effort, the dedication, the love, blood, sweat, and tears that we put into our practices, man, they have a total different view of like how we have to be centered, how we have to do all these things before we can deliver. And the energies that we can pick up that we don't even want. And not having someone else to help us with that. We have to do that. If we can't find someone like us or willing to do it, you know what I mean? So it's a lot that goes into this. Like, I'll say this. Clients and future clients, to any therapist, don't take your therapist for granted. Don't do that. Honor that therapist. They're showing up for you. You know what they're doing for your life. Don't take that person for granted. Come on, man. Don't do that.
That's one of the core things about this podcast, is to give that other side to what we go through. You know, because what, you know, we can go into empaths. Like with me, like if you tell me, like I physically feel pain when someone is in pain. It can be something that happened 10 years ago. They can say something like, you know, I done fell through this and broke my leg. My leg will physically start hurting. It will resonate in my leg. Now, that's powerful stuff. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I joke about it, but I tell everybody it was like, you know what I mean? Like I say it in a jokingly manner. You know what I mean? It was like, oh man, you should have had. Oh man, I came down wrong and my leg snapped the other way, and you'll just see me over there rubbing my knees. Like, really? That's what happened? Because it's now in my knees. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my God. So to connect is a whole nother level. And then let's take it a bit further. If you come in and you deal with a lot of trauma, like I can feel that too. Yeah. And what ends up happening, because I'm such in a loving space, is there's some people that don't know how to deal with it. And if you don't know how to deal with it, they end up taking that trauma home with them to deal with it. It's not even theirs in the first place. Yeah. To try to help you and take it away from you if they don't know how to deal with it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's so much when you say what we go through to be present here for you and practicing. I go, you know, I'm doing every research. I'm doing everything I possibly can when I go home to figure out and be with myself. That's first. Right. Be with myself to make sure I'm centered, make sure I'm ground, make sure where I need to be. And then I spend time with myself to reach a higher frequency to help even at a higher level. I'm just going through the process, because once you love that process, like you were saying earlier, and learn that journey, when you love that, forget the destination. I don't care where we land at. Yeah. I enjoy learning and growing and developing and evolving and getting closer to me, because being present with me is being present with you. Right. You know what I mean? Because we're all one. It's the oneness, like we talked about. So I love that connection, that one-to-one that we go through, and it's that intimacy, it's that loving space, it's having that space for us to connect with one another in the oneness, to heal, to heal past lives, past dramas, past traumas, past whatever what's the real cause that's being ended up being physically into your body as residue. So you think you think that was the cause. No. That's a whole nother dimension. That's a whole nother realm that you just end up getting in the third realm. We got to deal with this fourth, fifth, sixth, so forth. You know what I mean? Yeah, and to be able to reach that multi-dimension to deal with that, being aligned as a therapist, being in tune. And once you start understanding and experiencing sessions of us healers, you'll start becoming more in tune with yourself and learning how to love yourself, learning how to do that. We're just helping and assisting you to get to the point where you'll start sensing something happening to you, if it's your neck, back, and arm, before it even really happens. Like, it's time to get another session. Yeah. Which is powerful. You know what I mean? So it's so much bigger, but like, I already knew like how powerful and big this episode and more to come. This is going to be you might as well say this be a series, because I think we got a good 17 episodes in us. We got a good at least 27. Yeah, at least got a good 27 episodes. Right, you know?
Or more than that, bro. Listen, man.
Yeah.
You know what, man? This is our first one.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the rawness of it.
Yeah.
I love that. Not to say, a few times we might say, hey, let's cover this and let's get into this, with some detail. Even with that, it's still raw.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it's going to be more to come as we evolve. And get lost so that we're found. And again, I want to say this as well. I've said before, we're not on here trying to tell other therapists to be like us, or to go about business the way that we do. Not at all. This is just, no one talks about it. Right. No one talks about it. Everybody, not everybody, most people are just, you know what it's like? Sale. Mm-hmm. No. Show up for that individual. Take a little bit more time than having a script when someone walks in. Stop giving everyone the same massage. They're different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Stop treating everyone the same. Stop treating them as $1. Start treating them with some respect. It'll go a long way for all of us. Because honestly, if it doesn't, we need all of us. Put it that way.
Yeah.
We need all of us to add to what we're doing. You know what I mean? And I'm just thankful and grateful that from speaking with you and some other therapists that I work on, that we're all doing our part collectively. We're coming together with this movement to look, honestly, because what we use all the time when I'm talking with them is love. And they don't look like me, but they look like me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Physically, they don't look like me, but they look like we're twins. We look at different, but we're twins. You know what I mean? So it's like,
yes, sir.
It's like we're just bringing love back.
Right.
We're bringing more. We're bringing it back, man, because, well, from what's being seen, it's not been a lot of love. Because for other people and practices, I don't know, But from what I've seen, it's not a lot there. And from clients that I work with, they're not talking about it. Clients that I have never worked with in the beginning, they're not talking about it. So therefore, I'm seeing that it's not that much there, right? From just meeting them. And I, just from traveling and different people and different walks of life, belief systems, whatever, it's not there.
Right.
It's just business. And it's not helping. You get what I'm saying? How many times does a person have to come back to you to get the same thing on not out? When are you going to care about what's behind it?
Right.
Come on, man. Like we got to do our part. We got we don't have to do nothing, but I'm gonna do mine. I know you're gonna do yours.
Oh, for sure. And everybody gonna be a witness. We gonna witness all the parts that's going down with all healers, because it needs to be seen more than this other stuff that's out here. Yeah, we need to be more present, and that's another thing that I'm so honored that you are able to sit down with me. Like I told you, like from the beginning, I don't care if it happens 2027, it's happening. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how long it takes. Right. This is happening. Even if I'll tell you, it's about 3 weeks. I was looking and seeing. I was like, how far is Myrtle Beach from Sanctity? I was putting it together, brother. Right. I'm telling you. So it definitely needs to be present. And then another thing to therapists too: if what you're doing isn't helping, don't be afraid to. Especially if you have a good therapist you go to, or somebody else that may be able to do a better job. Don't be afraid to refer someone. Right. You know what I mean? Because you want to keep the dollar. If you're not helping, and it's the same thing, or at least a different option, try some dry needling or something. You know what I'm saying? Just do something different. You know what I mean? That to help the individual, as best as you can. That's part of helping. You don't just keep on, all right, we're going to do cups again. And it's like, they didn't work the last time. You know what I mean? Like, right. You got to, it's being vulnerable and being honest with yourself to say, okay, this isn't working. Yeah. Let me figure out another way, even if it's not me, to help this individual. Right. And that's what I love about what you just said right there. It's huge. It's very impactful, and you got to be in tune. And that's why, the corporate is going to try to keep you that way. Franchises, massage gym, massage heights, they wanted to do the same robotic stuff. And then I had a client hit me there. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Go ahead. You got a client what? Go ahead.
No. You caught it. Okay. With massage heights and all these franchises and everything like that, they want to keep everybody the same, because in case that therapist leave or whatnot happens, they want you to be able to get a similar massage by moving you to somebody else. It's not about you. They just trying to keep your money there. And I had somebody hit me up earlier from about 2 years ago. I really don't even know who this individual is. It's like, oh yeah, I remember you was at Massage Heights. You was talking about helping and everything like that. It's like, yeah, I can help. Yeah, most definitely. I don't know who it's talking to, but the reason I even brought that up is it's been 2 years. And when it came down to somebody really helping them, they thought of someone, me, healing, with what I do, being connected, being, present, to help them 2 years later. Yeah. You know what I mean? That blew me away. It was like, wow, it's been that long. And you thought to come here. I would love to have you. You know what I mean? And to see what I can do. And if it doesn't work, I got several other options in mind, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
I got you.
You found the right one. You're in good hands today. Was this Allstate? You're in good hands. You're in good hands today.
No, I'm with you on that though, man. I'm with you on that, man. They will seek you out.
Yeah.
Love doesn't forget. Love doesn't forget to love.
Exactly.
It doesn't forget. It'll seek you out, man. It will align with you. When the time is because I've had some clients like it's so intense, they're not ready for it at that time. It kind of throws them off, like, whew. Now
that be speechless.
Yeah, that usually happens with some people that may feel like they don't know it at the time, but they may have some attachment things they have to work on. So it's so strong like that. It's like, whew, I need to get myself together so I don't attach myself to you in a unhealthy way. You know what I mean? So that happens too. It's just like so intense. It's like, they usually get attached to things easy. So let me pull back a little bit, get myself together, because this is so powerful and strong. I know I will attach myself to this, and in an unhealthy way. So that happens sometimes too. Like it's so, and that just takes a healer to recognize that, because most massage therapists not going to catch that. It's going to be more like, oh no, you'll be okay. Just come on in, and it's just to make the buck. It's not about the individual. It's not. showing that honor and respect to them. It's like, pay me. I need you to come in here as much as possible. That's the hustle.
Right.
That's the hustle. When they're hustling.
Or they're one of them other therapists. You know what I'm saying? That that's ended. Period. We moving that sentence on to the next. Because you know exactly where that is. One of them too. That's why I made that face like, yeah, come on in. What you mean? Come on. What you thought?
I will say this too, man. Some people that on that other stuff, actually, I will say that I've seen them transition into something better. You know what I mean? Because it's in everyone if they answer the call, right? But I've seen them transition. And again, now I'm going to say this. Now you're going to laugh at this because sometimes you see stuff, it is what it is. It's that. I'm seeing it how it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what that is now. Come on now. That's exactly what it is. But
straight to the point. I don't know if they wash their hands or not, but this is what it is.
Yeah, it is. But it's they have transitioned, and that's been really cool. And they didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Now this is going to sound real. This is who I am, and what I am when I say this. They don't have a choice because I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a choice. I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
Your time is up for taking advantage in the bull. I'm on my way.
Yeah.
And you don't have the right to cast a shadow on other Black male and female therapists that we got to try to get through and get respect in this profession because of your crap.
Right.
Take it how they want it. It doesn't matter to me.
Yes, sir. Yes,
they don't have a choice but to clean it up because I'm coming.
That's it.
And there's nothing.
And you ain't by yourself.
You feel me?
You ain't by yourself.
So it's kind of like, and that's not a threat. And it's not a threat, and it's not like, oh, who you think you are. Well, anyone can take it anywhere that they want. But I'm saying that in the space of love, though, not a tough guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What God has in store for the part that I'm playing is coming. So it's over. Clean it up. So they have to clean it up because they're not going to be respected. The women going to see it. They're not going to want that no more.
Mm-hmm.
You're doomed. Your time is up. I'm on the way. I'm coming.
Yeah.
And I love it. You know what I mean? And if they can't see it, you can't see God wrapped around me, all around me, the side and front, everything. So it's like we're on our way. So when you was like, let's do this, and we talked that time for hours, we talked for hours that time that we don't even remember.
Right.
It could have been more. Right. It could have been viewed as better than what we're talking about now. We didn't talk about so much. My point is, when you was talking about it, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this with him.
Yeah.
It's the movement of the change that's coming because, hold on, man. Okay, let me get into this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wish this would have been done at the beginning. Let me get into this, man.
All right. Yeah.
A black man, I'm going to give it to you straight. A black man can be doing the same, working the same body part, the glutes, as someone that's not black and get judged. And it's viewed sexual. And the other person, ethnicity, is we'll have the client with pretty much no drape. You don't see one negative comment. Black man does it. It's sexual. It's a problem. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You can't tell me what to do. I do what I want. If you don't like it, so what?
Right.
And that's why that's why it's so hurtful to us when some people are not respecting it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it can be so damaging for us.
Right.
Because of the stupidity. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But
Sir.
I'm telling you, another ethnic can do the thing and expose more. You won't hear nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. So the what God gave me, man, you can't tell me what I do what I want to do.
You feel me?
Because what you have to say, you see it, you have to respect it. You see it, you have to respect it. You actually love it. You love it. I know you love it. Because you recognize God. So you have to. You just try to find a way to go play basketball with the devil and talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yeah.
So, I just wanted to say it because nobody's talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
They scared to talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We know what's going on. Like, stop that, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying the other ethnicities are talking. Well, some do. Now, let's be real. It be us too.
Right.
Now, I know you've seen someone else do it. Why I got to be sexual when someone else did it? I was taught in school, when you drape that glute, it's down the crack of the butt, tucked, drape, whole thing out.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't ever shown that. But the whole thing is out. The whole glute, just the muscle. That's all. Whole thing out. You do that now, it's a problem. That's correct, but that's body work.
Right.
Telling you, like, I'm like,
ain't ready to see it. Yeah.
Everyone needs to be talked about in a respectful way. And if you don't like something, don't look at it. But if you know you're saying the same thing, stop it. Stop that, man. You like really, because I have a melting pot. My clients, it's a beautiful melting pot.
Yeah.
I work with everybody. I mean, a beautiful, beautiful melting pot. And for the males that, I don't work on other males, or I don't work on anyone that's gay, stop it. I have gay clients. What's the problem?
Me too.
Sound like you have a problem.
Me too.
You know what I mean? So it's like, we need to stop. I have a melting pot of beautiful people, period, man. Yeah. And you know what? And people recognize that around the world, and they respect me for it and love me for it. Yeah. And I didn't even set out for it to be that way. It's just, what I am. You got love and respect for everybody. You can look at my following and who I follow. It's just a melting pot of all of us, just loving and doing our thing. You know what I mean? And leave all that other stuff, to the side so we can come together and learn from each other with creativity and how we create and work in the body. But you will see so much on social media of other therapists just downing another therapist and putting another therapist down because they don't do it their way.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the love? That's what I'm talking. Where's the love, man?
That's it.
Like it's insane. Where's the love at? Just see the beauty in that individual and how they're creating, and leave it alone. Just see the beauty in it, man. Just see the beauty in it, man, and leave the person alone, man. I stand up. I stand up. I don't like no one being bullied. I stand up. Right. I stand up for the people, the underdog. I stand with them. You know what I mean? Like, leave them alone. Like I stand with them. Let them create. Mm-hmm. Who says who made you? What are you doing? Why did you give yourself that title to say this is my way? You need to do it like this. You don't get to do that. Not with me.
Right.
Not with me. I'm full steam ahead, man. It's like, listen, love and this movement is coming. You can't stop it. It's too many of us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're on the way. It's too many of us. You're in trouble. But I want them to come with us too. I want them to come with us too. I want them to come with us too. It's not like it's war. I'm not saying it like that. It's not a fight. You know what I mean? Just we're coming.
That's it.
We're coming. I'm telling you.
Plain and simple. That reminds me of once I got started, when I started making my transition, from corporate. I had other clients, other friends that was helping me with like marketing, other therapists that had come and they'll comment on a lot of stuff doing glute work. Like, yo, what? Why you doing glute? Why you this? Why are cheek out? Why this? Why this? I was like, look, hold up. See, first of all, most of y'all saying this already had a session with me. So why are you even commenting on when you know what it is in this session?
Right.
You should know what it is. Have I been disrespectful? Have I done any of that? And if it's bothering you, don't watch it. You don't have to come to me if you don't want to. I'm here for love, healing, and playing my part with Source, playing my part with God, the Creator, playing my part to do what I'm designed and what I'm made to do. Right. That's it.
Right.
And if y'all don't like it, it was so many therapists I unfollowed. I mean, I had people. I done had a male therapist. He's sending me DMs at 3:30 in the morning. I was like, at 3:30, I'm asleep. I'm waking up to about 15 paragraphs. I said, let me get rid of this. I said, nah, you're gone. First of all, I said, if you're not signing your own checks, let's start there. If you're not signing your own checks, if it ain't your name right here, it ain't you. If you ain't registered this, you ain't paying taxes on it. We can go and hold that. You ain't got no EIN number. You know what I mean? You ain't got none of that.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it. You have no position. No position. At all.
I'm with you on that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We start there. And then everything else, maybe because of, the growth and everything. Man, when people leave here, I done seen tears. I all my clients get a hug. All my clients get a hug when they done. All love. And when you ready, you know where I'm at.
Right.
You'll know when it's time. You'll feel when it's time. Try not to let it be too long.
Yeah,
but when you ready, come on in and we'll get another session in. That's what the membership is for. That's why it's like, most memberships, this is going back into the membership club, but most memberships, you get this once a month. You get it when you want it. You just got this X amount of time to use it. However you use it, when you use it, however, it's on you. You know what I mean? I'm just here when you ready. When you ready, I'll meet you right here. And we gonna get healing. We gonna do what we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do my part, and that's what it is. So when it comes down to, for one, you going all the way back, that's just my experience of people that mind isn't open to receiving that type of healing because they're still stuck at that way in school. They still stuck on textbooks, and you can't. This is who I am, like you said. This is what I do. I can't do it any other. I was doing this in school. I was doing Reiki before I even knew it was Reiki.
Right. Before they gave it.
That's how I knew it was me. Literally doing hand positions. What I said before, you seen other. I was doing hand positions. I was trying to do seashells. So the beach, how you do the beach. Yeah. Let me go ahead and do some seashells right here. You like the sound? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not knowing. Oh, you doing Reiki, huh? No, ain't no rakes. Ain't no. Ain't no Reiki. We inside. What are we raking leaves for? You know what I mean? I'm trying to do seashells. So I was doing stuff before I even knew what it was.
Right.
I've always take what they taught, how we do the glutes, lift the leg up, drape, same way.
Yep.
I was doing what we taught, but I've always made it how it felt for me. This is how I'm going to do it. This is what feels right for me to do this way, in a respectable way, loving way, caring way. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when I do that, and I got some glute videos coming too. See, I've been holding on. I try not to be too much on the videos. I send mine out as a reminder.
Gotcha.
That's the way I like to look at them. Gotcha. I don't want to put them every day, right. And I'm not going to do it once a week.
Right.
Maybe it depends. If I'm on vacation, you may get something, you may get a picture of the beach or something a little bit different to show you life more than just what I'm doing on the table.
Right.
That's why, I got the little on my TikTok, which I show, my little twisties doing the twist. Right. I show, I'm about to be on number 6. I'm going to post that. Know me a little bit. Know that this is what I'm doing. You know what I mean? This is who I am.
Right.
And this is what I'm a part of. And this is what I do. And this is how I'm living. This is where I'm going. Every now and then you may get what I'm eating. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
Enjoying a good meal. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's more to it. And I think there's a lack, which I'm thankful for where we are. I'm thankful to have this opportunity to develop this platform and play my part in this of exposing as many healers as possible, because what I came to realize is there's so many. I would go as far as say majority of just clients, majority of people in general, outside of the healers, don't know. They're not educated to know what it's supposed to be. Not educated to know what it looks like. They just simply don't know. All they know is what's been shown, and it's time to show the real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even with these platforms, I know this platform isn't that big yet, but it's where it needs to be. Because at the end of the day, once this is out there, it's out there. When you may see this next year, you may see this 2 years from now.
Right.
And it's still going to resonate with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's about putting what needs to be put out there, joining forces, showing you options of where you can go. If you're North Carolina, if you're Indiana, if you're in, Birmingham, Alabama, if you're in Vegas, I'm trying to give you options wherever you go. Even if you go visit, and you're in Vegas, go see Joy with Alchemy. Right. Oh yeah, you're in Utah, go see Awakening Design. Oh, you're in Indiana, come see the Zodiac Experience. North Carolina, go see Sanctity. New Jersey, go see Body Joints. New York, go see Sense Fuel or Effective Life. Gotcha. Oh, you in Maryland, or Laurel, Maryland, go see Makairos. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have those options to where you can align with the therapist to stay in tune with yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Wherever you go. And then you see us all come joining forces like, all right, y'all, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't know wow, that's going to be powerful, man. Then when that happens.
You know what?
When that happens.
You know what? Yeah, we gonna use this leading to the next. I got something. Yeah, we got some things to do. Yeah.
Yes,
you know what? I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah, because that right there is it. That right there.
Yeah.
Boom. That right there.
Boom.
Everything you just said right there was it. Boom. That's kind of like, that's, you leave that, you let that be. Yeah, that's Michael Jackson walking off stage. It's done.
Yes, sir. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? That's huge.
It.
And I'm gonna leave that there. Yeah, I'm pumped up even for the next time.
Yes, sir.
No, you don't understand. I'm
hyped.
Up. I'm hyped because it was just so much that when we talk, we got some things to do. We have some things to do.
Yep, we got some work to put in. You know what I'm saying?
It's been what? About 3 hours? Yeah.
Putting this together. Yeah.
We got some things to do. We got some things, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, bro, for
it's an honor.
Reaching out in the first place. In the first in the first place when we talk in the first place on the phone, man. I thank you, man, for your time. Like, it's, man, you know what, bro? Yeah. This is meant to happen. I'm grateful. It was a pleasure.
Me too.
I respect you. I respect what you're doing, what you're giving back, everything that you're doing. Bro,
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Thank you for
Likewise,
inspiring, man. Thank you for inspiring me. Seriously, all jokes aside.
Man.
Yeah. I don't know nothing.
That's huge.
I don't know
Man, I
anything, bro.
appreciate it.
Like, thank you for inspiring me. I can feel your energy, man. It's going to go over to, you know, my clients and the people that I'm around and things like that. Um, man, I can go on and on about. I can see the light on you. Yeah, I can see it.
Likewise.
I recognize myself. You know, when you
Yes,
see,
sir.
you see. You know what I mean? And it brings you
Yes, sir.
back, man, and you honor it even more. And honestly, man, it's a gift, bro. Who knows
Yes,
where
sir.
it's going?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows
Mm-hmm.
where it's going? You know what I mean? So I'm just thankful to
Yes,
be a
sir.
part of the whole manifestation of everything what we're doing now, the community that you're bringing together.
Yes,
I
sir.
support it. I support you, man, and everybody that I even haven't even met physically. We already are. We already in it together.
And it
Already.
together.
So,
Yes,
man,
sir.
I'm thankful for the movement.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
thanking for all the wisdom that you shared tonight. I'm
Mm-hmm.
thankful for it being raw
Thank you.
and laughing and everything and putting a little bit of everything in there to get people warmed up for what's about to happen, what's about to come when we get together.
Yes, sir.
Because
Yes,
man,
sir. You want to do a lot. Yeah.
you never know, you know. So like, just get people
Right.
warmed up, and I know this is going to. Speaking of my following, they're going to feel it, and they're gonna feel it, they're gonna know, and it's gonna
Yes,
help
sir.
people in a lot of different ways. I know that for a fact, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking forward to the
Mm-hmm.
next time, man. I'm ready.
Yes, sir.
You
Same
understand?
here, man.
I'm ready,
Yes,
man.
sir. Same here.
So let's
Definitely.
talk soon.
Same here.
Let's talk soon, man. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Yep.
Man,
Let's
listen,
do it.
I'm
Let's
going.
do it.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
I'm getting the mic. I'm gonna tell my wife we
Yeah.
ordering the mic.
Order bike today. We got stuff to talk about. You gotta get the mic. I'm getting the mic. I'm trying to tell you. I can send you a couple links with some good ones for you. I'll send you
Let
a
me get
couple
that.
links. But we
Let me
getting
get
the
it.
mic.
Let me get that.
Yeah,
Send the
I
links.
got you. All right, I'm gonna
You
send it.
got
I'm
me?
gonna send them the link. I'm sending it right here in a minute. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
bet.
So
Okay.
I appreciate you as well, man. I gotta give you your roses. You know what I mean? To show the work that you're putting out here is amazing as well. Everything that you have just said is reciprocated and give right back to you, man. That's why I reached out in the first place, because I saw me. I saw the love. I saw the passion. I saw the fulfillment. I saw you in tune. I saw you operating in the oneness. And I was like, you know what? People need to know about him. I need to reach out to him. I would love to connect to him. It's time to connect, because we on a mission. You know,
Yeah.
it's the big mission at hand, and we joining the forces to do it all. So I'm more excited as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all got all the gems. This is one of the deepest episodes, if not the deepest episode out. We hit so many different angles, and I appreciate everybody. You know, make sure you like, comment, share, everything you got to do, man. From my clients on, we put it out. Let's put this out. Let's put more of us out here to show that we out here. And we're in the field to do the work, to show real healing and give the experience by being present with you, meeting you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you haven't met you yet, you're going to meet you now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then y'all become best friends or resonate with your higher self and be in tune as you find someone to align with to help you along the journey. So like we always say, I can appreciate you, brother. Much love to you. Part of the tribe. This is family. This is what we doing. Can't wait till the next time. And as we always say, remember to resync back to yourself. Right?
Peace.
Yeah, that's what it is. Much love.
Much love,
yep.
Bro.
Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you share, like, comment, and subscribe so you can get notified on the new uploads to the channel. If you're watching this on my website, thezodiacexperience.com, make sure you join the email list where you can get notified on new episodes or even a chance to join the live show, me and the audience, and even get some cool gear like this jacket and shirt. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple, iTunes, whatever you are, make sure you follow so you can get notified as well. And last but not least, If you're not following me on any of the social platforms, IG, Facebook, TikTok, etc., everything is at the Zodiac Experience. All the links, everything else could be found down below. Appreciate you tuning in. Once again, thank you. And remember to resync back to yourself.